Yeah, so everything's on fire. Clouds of smoke, hazardous AQI. Canadian wildfires are not only affecting Canadians, obviously, they are covering the northern states, particularly like Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, in clouds of smoke. My nieces and nephews in Minnesota and Michigan, they can't go play outside because they can't breathe in the air. And I would like to go on about why all of this is happening and how climate change has gone unaddressed globally, how we have fast-tracked it with war, generative AI, deforestation, stripping the protections of federal lands. Everyone's been pointing out the climate change is through a series of events you watch through your phone until it's in front of you, or however that goes. But as things continue to get worse, I hope we start implementing those tools that help keep us safer and start demanding that our local governments take on some of that cost. Like, there's a certain group of people who has been advocating for clean air for years now, but they're the same group of people who have been shouted down and told to go away and hide in their homes because they're also advocating for precautions against, I don't know, pandemic diseases. These same groups of people have started mutual aid orgs, mask blocks, and they're actually the ones that cities turn to in disasters like this. During the LA wildfires at the beginning of 2025, Mask Block LA was put to work. Their distribution of PPE was only successful because of all of the infrastructure they had already been building. Many mask blocks do more than just provide masks, they also provide air purifiers or air purifier resources, and these are people who truly prioritize public health. In the meantime, we've had so much vilification of people who do use basic PPE that, like, people will go out into 800 AQI and not even consider wearing a respirator. And like, a respirator isn't necessarily what you need in heavy smoke. You should be having like a cartridge mask, but it's absolutely better than nothing, especially if it's an N95. So I don't know, I think having this kind of PPE available in your back pocket, even if you don't use it regularly, is beneficial moving forward as things are going to continue to get worse. Likewise, I think that it's important that everybody should have an air purifier in their home, because it doesn't even have to be a wildfire, you know? It could just be hazardous lab leaks and warehouses that are on fire. So please, if you're dealing with any kind of bad air quality, protect yourself. Like, take care of your body and wear a respirator when you go outside, and consider getting an air purifier. I do have a few links in my link tree for mask companies that you can get 10% off, and then I get a tiny 10% kickback, and then same thing for Smarterhepa. I got this air purifier from Smarterhepa and I really love it. They also have portable ones, they have smaller ones, they have bigger ones. If you choose to shop there, you can use my discount code and I will get like the same amount of commission. Alternatively, buying those things can be expensive, so please see if you have a mask block near you at maskblock.org. They can help you connect to those resources. And then also my mutual Jado has a lot of really great resources in his link tree outlining different air purifier brands, different mask brands, different stats that you need to know if you're shopping for a purifier. He also started his own lending circle to be able to connect people who can't afford these things to those tools, so I will link him in the caption. Advocating for clean air is a necessity to dealing with this shit, and we also have to put an end to this shit.